there. A few bits and pieces to get the stream actually up and operating, but welcome in. Small little crowd to start out with, which is all good. It's a random start to an event, you know, the weather week. It's a chase to see if we can bag something, you know, we'll find out. But we have a few, we did have a grunt. Where's it gone? What happened there? Invalid Pokemon ban. Okay, we're just going to skip past the grunt. So, if you're here, welcome in. Thank you very much for tuning in. It is, well, the first event we've got with this new background actually as a global release, which is finally really nice to see. We got to experience this down in Chula Vista in San Diego, where they've had it beta tested for the longest, well, a couple of months I think it was. Sammy, good morning to you. How are you doing? Disney Mum Rachel, looking at work. Thank you very much for the shine light for the stream. We'll see if we bag anything. There's nothing crazy shiny boosts, and also there are castform quests, but we need to find some. We've definitely got one at the moment. Charlie Todd, thanks for dropping by, and V2 Usta, I think it is. Welcome in. So, Weather Week only runs for about 5 days, which is kind of a decent thing. It's a shiny hunt for castform. You need to find the catch 10 Pokemon with a weather boost. That's the castform quest, and it gives you any one of the 4 different forms. The 5 Pokemon with a weather boost is going to be, well, the random other spawns, unfortunately. So we're stuck with the windy boost, which basically means normal castform is the only thing appearing. Jason Whiskey Wise, good afternoon to you. Joe 32nd, welcome in. Lovely to have you joining us. Valadude, hey man, lovely to see you. Hope you're all good. And it seems like we have a corfish nest on our hands, which I don't need the shiny of, but I'll take it. I'll take it anyway. But since it's an old event grind, you know, what we should be able to do, to see a Mega Tyranitar just there. Mike Griffin, good to see you. Good afternoon. Let's go intermediate loop, reverse the direction, follow that route. We'll do a few routes, and we'll also bag, hopefully, the daily incense for the day, which would be rather good. Is the quality of life update being released? Yeah, it should be available globally, so I'd suggest updating your game if you haven't done so already. And also the other thing, which I did do prior to starting the stream, I recommend everybody does this. Go to your advanced settings and download all assets, and that will make the game run much more smoothly. I think for us it went live at like midnight here in the UK. Lana Jan, good to have you joining us again. How are you doing? Thank you for the shine luck from Trinidad. Good to have you joining us again. So there's a few things that might be worth shiny hunting in this event if you're missing them. Nothing too crazy, but these quests give you one of 5 different Pokemon. So Helioptile's in there, the likes of Paras is potentially in the 5 weather boosted Pokemon. Helioptile. Could be worse if you missed out on the electric type event, you know. I'm sure the Lammas nest has changed as well, because the nests rotate every 2 weeks on Thursdays. So we were due for the nest rotation. So we'll go to Lammas and see what it actually is. So we've lost the Darumaka nest that was here. I know that Ealing Green over there is now a Shuppet nest, which is not the worst thing in the world. But what I do want to do is I'll pop the Daily Adventure incense if it decides to work. Use now. No incense inventory. Okay, so it's running. It's a bit glitched, but I do want to find a nice roar of time. And we'll activate that and make sure the Daily Adventure incense is going to run for an hour and 18 minutes. Why not? Hope you get an Ordino nest. We've already had an Ordino nest. The last 2 weeks, Lammas has been an Ordino nest. So, I mean, it's a cool thing to have as a nest because it's so heavily dust boosted, but Ordino is such a pain to catch. Theodore, welcome in. Good to have you joining us. And Paul Moore asking, are you going to Madrid? I unfortunately won't be going to Madrid Go Fest. I'll be doing New York for sure, but I have prior plans that are happening over the course of the weekend that is Madrid. I was thinking I've got one weekend in all of 2024 that is booked out, and we've had it booked out now for 6 or so months, family obligation, and they put Madrid Go Fest then, unfortunately. Tyrant, not Tyranitar. There is a Mega Tyranitar. So the raid bosses, people, have also changed when this event begins, 10 AM your local time. It's already been up and running for about 4 hours here in the UK. I've not been out and about to chase it, to be honest. Togepi could be worse. MC Furs, lovely to see you. Oh, see a Smoliv. Smoliv, get out of here. I think that was like a 98% Togetic. The 375 is the 100% from eggs. I just want to demonstrate. Can I find a the quest for catch 10 weather boosted Pokemon? That's the one you want to find. That's going to give you one of the 4 different cast forms. Just got to hope you find them, actually. Come on, nope. Nice throws. Potentially trying to get an Ordino for potential Mega and XLs and Dust. Yeah, it does actually get a Mega. That's very true, Charlie Todd. The nest did deliver 100% of you in the course of the last 2 weeks, which is really, really nice. So Honda Ordino has been bagged and pretty much there on the XLs as well, but it's great to see it as a nest potential, you know, for the season, which is great. Oh my god, there's no cast form quests. We'll try and scout out these no, that's a non-event task. Jasmine, good afternoon, how are you? How elusive is that cast form quest? Well, let's put it this way, I found one in spinning about 20 stops or so. Spun quite a few this morning when grabbing some breakfast, and yeah, it's not very common, unfortunately, which is really annoying because you do have a collection challenge, people, for this event. There's 2 different collection challenges. One of them is just catch 4 of the different spawns, which is really easy. It gives you 7,500 dust, which is decent. If you want to whack a star piece down, do it. The other one, on the other hand, is catch all 4 different cast forms, which obviously, if you can't find the right quest or don't have good RNG on whichever form decides to appear from the quests, may not be ideal. But we have got one completed. DJ Buttersnaps, welcome in. Oh my god, we got shiny cast form from the quest. Now, I have heard the rumour that these are shiny boosted for the event. So there we go. We have bagged shiny, the normal form, unfortunately. The one that's been released. God, when was that released? 2019, I think, back in March. So actually, goodness me, 5 years? 5 years or something like that? There we go. So let's just get this thing caught and we'll check it. I'll take a shiny. Fantastic. I mean, really nice if it was the other different forms. It's got to be shiny boosted. I think it is shiny boosted. I remember seeing dead 2-star, unfortunately, but I thought I saw Zoe 2.'s video this morning with the title of shiny boost. 4988. It's quite a few cast form checks. Obviously, it was featured in the Hoenn tour last year, but that's the one and only cast form quest I found. So I want to find more quests and complete them, but trying to find them is actually very, very tricky. I can't even pronounce that name. Begins with Z. Welcome in. Tango Kilo, good to see you. Must be shiny boosted. Yeah, it's got to be. It should. It really should be, considering how rare these tasks are. Come on. I don't want 750 dust per thing. Thank you very much for the super chat. The super chat, super support, appreciate it. I'll throw a like on it. There we go. Congrats on the shiny cast form. Thank you very much, Em. Hey, I really appreciate the support. So there are a few other decent shinies. Obviously, Helioptile is a shiny that people might have been chasing during that electric research day we had at the beginning of the month. This is kind of a take 2 if you didn't get it. It won't be shiny boosted like it was for that research day, but Amora, if you didn't get it over the course of the Go Fest or Adventure Week last year, it's a good one to go for. It is going to be featured in do you know what, I think we're going to have a pause on this route. We're going to pause temporarily on the route and go and check out Lammas for a very brief amount of time. So let me pause that route. There we go. Because I want to see what nests we're dealing with. How did you get the new landscape graphic? So it's not everybody got it. Because for me, here in the UK, it went live in the game at about midnight. After midnight, I just closed the game, turned it back on, and it was alive. It was there. So, all very. I thought it had gone globally live. If it hasn't, oh, there's another castform quest. Finally, we found another one. Pratik tuning in from India. Thank you very much for the support. Good to have you with us. So actually, Lammas may now be a Tyranitar nest. So Tyranitar might have moved from Walpole to Lammas. Jangmo-o, I'll take the weather boost. Nice. Shiny Charm worked. Thanks, MT Furs. It just sort of carried over from yesterday. Didn't work with Tapu Koko. Just needed a couple more hours on it, then it's all good. Yours is still the same. Have you got an update for the game? Does the game need updating, perhaps? There was a forced update not too long ago. I don't know if this was part of that or if it's still not totally global. Seven Pokemon with a weather boost. Trying to find those castform tasks is going to be tricky, because if we go over to this tab, look, we still need the rainy, the snowy and the sunny, and obviously if you have a bit of weather fluctuation you might be lucky in getting the sunny or the rainy, but that snow form, unless you're very far north or very, very far south or very high up a mountain, it's going to be difficult to come by despite the boosts. No real interesting roads. Yeah, there's definitely a Tyranitar nest now. Okay. There could be worse. Could be worse nests, I guess. Next day it won't be free. That's right, tomorrow we're not live streaming, so we're okay, we have a break for it. JK, thanks for the shiny luck, my dude. Good to see you. We've already had some shiny luck, actually. We've already pulled in a shiny castform from research, which is amazing. Will the ice lure pull in the snow form? No, unfortunately not. So the castforms are not determined by the lures, they're only determined by the weather boost. So you need, technically you need snowy or foggy weather. Foggy weather also brings in the snow castform. God, there's like, yeah, those castform quests are very, very rare. Mostly because we're running out of charms. So you've got to pick and choose the moments, MT first, for when you want to burn them. Right, that's got to be something completed. There we go. So there's Drifloon, there you go. So catch 5 Pokemon with a weather boost for the event task. Has a pool of 5 different Pokemon in it. You could double check on League Duck or Pokemon Go Hub specifically to see what it could be. It would almost be impossible to get the snowy one in spring. Yeah, that's why you have to go for the research tasks. The research tasks, because they're random, the research task reward is not affected by the weather. So say chase the field research tasks, but they're very, very difficult to find. I want to see if we can pull in a Galarian bird. At the moment we're pulling in Teddy Ursa, for crying out loud. But we need some weather boosted Pokemon for this to actually work. Genuinely, having windy weather boost in this kind of event is not ideal. Linz, hey, lovely to see you. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing good. Why is the map so pretty? Okay, so clearly it hasn't gone globally. I thought it was a global update, but no. So maybe a few more regions have now had this map update. This is the updated catch back screen and the overall map, as it were. Complete revamp, which is great. And it's sort of a more interactive background depending on where you are biome-wise. So it's sort of like I'm in a park in a city. It gives you different backdrops depending on where you're based, which is really nice. We first experienced this when we were in LA, or we went down to Chula Vista, and they had the beta test there at the end of February. So it went live at midnight here in the UK. Closed the game, turned it back on, and boom, it was there. Right, that's 10 Pokemon with a weather boost. Which form of castform are you going to be? The normal one again. Okay. That's the problem. Came in this morning with slightly laggy but a lot prettier background. Absolutely. The one thing I'd recommend you do, if you haven't done so already, is download all the assets if you go to the advanced settings of the game, because that will just mean that you're able to have all the files necessary. It's a little bit laggy on this Samsung, but on my iPhone, I think mine's an iPhone 12 Pro or something like that, it works absolutely fine, really smoothly. Here it's a little bit laggy, but we've downloaded all the assets, and downloading all the assets just means it doesn't have to pull the imagery and stuff from the Niantic servers directly. It's all in your game files. It's much easier for the game to access them. Okay. What do we do? Let's go and get that task. Let's go and get that stop over there and see if it's going to give us something. CeeLo here, lovely to see you. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Stuck in traffic. I can relate. That was me yesterday evening or something, in between podcast recording and raid hour. But good to have you with us. I think you're right, is the quest, it should be 25% per cast form, but again, that all depends on how they decide to distribute it, which is always very randomly done. So we need to see, well, if we can find a different form of cast form from the quest, that'd be good, but we've only found 2 different tasks, which is not great. Yes, now Regice is in the raids. Sorry folks. Dealing with wind was probably compromising the audio horribly. It's also giving me a battering because I've been all morning and most of the afternoon I've been redecorating a bathroom, and all the material has now been whipped into my eye, which is not great. Where's this wind come from? Jesus Christ. There's a lot of stops up there. Oh, a 12k. Okay. Bit of a room. Sandile, soon to be shiny come March the 27th. But still don't have a hundo of it, so I'd take that. Shundo Sandile would be great. Downloading the assets instantly made it better. Thanks for that. Oh, good. I'm glad it did. Glad it did. The other thing you can do in advanced settings is refresh the game data. And sometimes you might need to do that. I do it reasonably infrequently, just in case, to try and clear up some problems with the game. But that's how it is. QWERTY. Yes, time zones exist. If you live further east than the UK, you'll be ahead of time. And if you live further west, you will be behind. That's how the world is functioning. Jerry, tardy to the party but made it. Welcome in, Jerry. How are you doing? It is still technically morning for you. I'm going to see if somebody has, because I'm sure there'll be people who've been out already this morning scoping quests. Let me check my local group and see if anybody spotted anything. Wow, so people are reporting very few in the way of castform quests, which is not good. At least you've got a couple of days for the event, but you're going to have to really roam around and hope that you find some. Oh my god. And the folks, the local squad, are saying that they mostly encountered the regular castform. Welcome into the stream. Helmer, welcome in. We will be catching, well, as much as we can do. That's for sure. We're trying to find these castform tasks for this event. The Weather Week running for about just under 5 days now, and catching 10 Pokemon with a weather boost is what you're going to need to find if you want to find different castform variants. Otherwise, in the wild, it's going to be dependently, spawning on the weather boost. We're lumped with windy here, so we're stuck with the regular grey castform. I was rather hoping we could find some sunny weather, but it's sort of partly cloudy here. Michael OC, hey, good to hear from you, man. Good to see you. How's the grind? It's not too bad. It's only really just begun, but we have had a shine for this event. Not if we can get that hemorrhoid. And Bruce Lau, hey, lovely to hear from you. How are you doing? Good morning from New York. I guess I'll see you in New York Fest. MC First, thanks for dropping on by. Fingers crossed for some more shinies. Yes, absolutely. But have a good rest of the day. See you for maybe a Listen Community Day stream in a couple of days. Okay, Combi, don't think you're an actual event spawn. This is kind of a mid-tier event, really. It is only 5 days long, but the real quality event is coming up right at the end of March. So March the 21st, for about 5 days, you've got the Verdant Wonders with the Zarude ticket. Why? That's what I want to see, Leo, seriously. As a spawn, and then 27th of March, that's when the Team Rocket takeover starts. We might be in a bit of a signal dip down, just have to bear with. We are in the midst of a bit of a windy day. I don't know if that's having a factor on it. Knowing mobile networks in the UK, probably yes. Well, there's not much I can do in the way of that. There's got to be some more castform tasks. They can't be that rare. Because in that case, it's sort of like, how on earth do you expect... If somebody... When we have a lot of Pokestops here, obviously we're in the city, we're in London. If we can't find the research tasks required to get the collection challenge completed, then how on earth is somebody going to be able to do it where they don't have all these Pokestops? It's kind of ridiculous. Got to ask, the new cat screen available? I thought it had been released globally, I genuinely did, but apparently it hasn't. Many people in the chat, so Michael, you're not alone. A lot of people are reporting they haven't got this. It's just dropped here in the UK midnight, literally midnight, and it just switched over, like bam, here you go. Yeah, I think a lot of people won't complete it, unfortunately. And yeah, we shouldn't be on 4G, we should be on 5G. I'm not sure why we're not, to be honest. 5 weather boosted Pokemon, that's not what we want. Let's delete the Stardust one. Because the encounters could be shiny, couldn't they? Okay, we've got to find 5 weather boosted Pokemon now. Bring them to me. The damn Swablu is kind of going to be the only way to go. Yeah, thank you, CeeLo. Jumping in there with an answer. So somebody asked my favourite Pokemon. Favourite Pokemon's Trico. Trico, definitely my fave. And particularly the shiny. Shiny variants is my thing. Stephen. So, honestly, the event tasks are kind of... There's only really 3 of them. And you've seen 2 of them, so one of them is the catch 5 with the weather boost. That gives you 1 of 5 different Pokemon, so it could be Helioptile, it could be Drifloon, it could be Amora. It's kind of like the event spawns. It's very much something to do on the fly, as it were. Then there's catch 7 Pokemon with the weather boost, I think it is, for 750 Stardust. You can probably throw that one away unless you're really grinding Stardust. And the final one, which is the key one, where you can get 1 of the 4 different types of castform, that is catch 10 Pokemon with the weather boost. But I will say we found 2 tasks, and we have done a fair amount of stop spins. So that research task is going to be a little bit on the rare side, unfortunately. But thankfully there's a good couple of days to get it done. Noah, I won't be hitting those raids. Definitely not raiding Regice apart from next week's raid hour. And Mega Tyranitar, maybe the odd one if we find it around, but not chasing them specifically. We do have, oh there we go, 3 research tasks. So you can see Amora is one of the rewards as well. Boom, get it caught. 2, there's another Amora. Trust me, there are more than Amora in these research tasks. And Drifloon, there you go. See, Drifloon's another research possibility. I think Paras is in the pool as well, so Paras is a boosted dust Pokemon. Let's see if we can pick that up. Sue, welcome back. Hey, lovely to see you again. Thanks for activating slow mode earlier. Michael, Michael, unfortunately I won't be hitting Madrid at GoFest. I have prior family commitments that fall on that weekend. They've been in place for 6 months, and I can't wrangle my way out of them, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm going to be missing Madrid Go Fest this year, but I will definitely be hitting New York. Only need the snow, is it? Spawning, yeah, so it's in the wild, the castform spawns are dictated by the weather like normal, but if you go and find the research tasks that are catch 10 different weather boosted Pokemon, then it's kind of like a lottery of seeing which one you're going to get. We've done 2 so far and had 2 normal cast forms. It's unfortunately how the game decides to run. Lillian Olsen, hey, lovely to see you. It's been a fair while. How are you doing? How have you been? Welcome into the stream. 5 weather boost. The other thing with weather boost is you then have to try and find the weather boosted Pokemon in question. In which case, now it seems to be Swablu, Drifloon, and the odd random picky pack. Apparently. Path, hey, good to see you in the stream. How have you been keeping? Oh, there's a cast form task. Catch 10 Pokemon with a weather boost. So we finally found another one. But now you've got the research task, we have no idea which one of the 4 it's going to give us. Is it going to give us one of the other 3, or is it going to give us another normal one? I really hope they haven't done us all dirty and put the normal one as like the common reward, and then the others are very difficult to find. Because that would be kind of crap. I need those weather boosts. I can really see how this new backdrop, this new map, is sort of hitting the Samsung quite hard. It's not playing nicely with this. It's a little bit laggy in terms of the game. Right, let's get these research tasks checked. Amora again. Anything different than eggs? No, so there are no event eggs for this one. Which I guess is sort of in a way thankful, because there will be more egg focus. Certainly in the Team Rocket thing, there's, you know, Sandile and the 12 kilometer eggs will be shiny from March the 27th onwards. But yeah, Weather Week has no different eggs. It's kind of just hatch the regular ones and see if you happen to get something. Is there another cast form quest? No. Right, because we're over here, I'm actually going to quickly nip back this way. Oh, I didn't restart the route. Oh no. Right, I'm going to have to go back down the pathway and restart the route. Is Sammy jumping out? Sammy, thanks for popping in the stream, dude, and helping out, etc. Appreciate you as always, and have a good rest of the day. Okay, check that one. Is it? No, it's not an event. Well, it is an event to us, but not the one we want. Damn it. So I've got to go all the way back down, start the route again, and then come back. That's my bad right there. Jerko, welcome into the stream. Finally caught you live, at least have a reason to stay a little longer. Well, welcome into the live stream for the first time, where we're making a bit of a hash of everything. Have we still got that Nightbot message activated? We've updated everything else with the correct live stream schedule and all of that sort of stuff, but nope. Nightbot's apparently trying to get me to lose 200 subscribers. We'll get that fixed. How long have you played Pokemon Go? I've played Pokemon Go since pretty much the beginning. Since sort of summer 2016. Didn't quite start day one, because I didn't have a phone at the time that could run the game. But first month player, shall we say. I have to say, the updates to the maps and the catch tree and stuff do look really clean. Really, really nice and clean. What else is going on in this event? Well, the 1 and 3 star raids are probably worth leaving alone. If you're out and about raiding, I'd definitely say the only thing worth your time is Mega Tyranitar, but even then, probably save your Pokecoins actually, because Primal Kyogre is this Sunday, and we have got Primal Ground on the following Saturday. And you can see we're randomly hatching eggs. They're just any old egg tier, seeing what happens to appear. A licky tongue in this case. There we go, fantastic. Three licky tongue from 5Ks. Disgusting. Right. Can I resume the route? Not quite. Oh yes, okay, thank you, Cat of Twin Leaf. Yes, I forget Dramper's a 3-star raid boss for this one. I totally forgot it was featured. What's Snivy doing in here? I was like, what Pokemon is that? Okay, now we've got the route activated, let's continue. Go back the way we came. Maybe we can get our Zygarde cell. And speaking of, that is Ash, Mark's friend. So yeah, okay, I'll jump into a Dramper. It's probably going to be Windy boosted Dramper. Let's do it. I need to top up on coins before the weekend, actually. Randy, hey, lovely to see you. How are you doing today? And Path, potentially, I would definitely say that you need to download all the game assets. Certainly with this new update for the backdrop and everything, because there's going to be a whole bunch of extra files and things that will be constantly being used with the map and the cat screen. And if you don't have them downloaded to your device in your game, it'll make things run a lot more slowly. But some devices probably won't play too nicely with this update to the catch stuff. I know this Samsung Fold 3 is iffy when it comes to it. Okay, I'm going to hit ready as well. JJ Bus, welcome into the stream. Hope you're good. Right, let's see. Dramper, maybe second shiny of the stream. We have already pulled in a shiny castform from research. It was unfortunately the regular castform. So, no joy on the sunny, rainy, or snowy forms. Rest day today. I'm in Bali. Pikachu gone with the weather week. That sucks that Pikachu's disappeared thanks to the weather week. But yeah, take it easy, dude, because I know that event in Bali was pretty intense from what I saw. Looked like immensely good fun. Wish I could have made it, but it was nice to see on social media. Okay, Dramper in the bin. $20.53, I think it's 2081 or something is what you need as a weather boosted 100%er. So let's see, will it be the golden dog dragon? Let's find out. No, not shiny, but nice with that backdrop, has got to be said. Edgar, lovely to see you, dude. How are you? And CeeLo, I'd very recommend that you avoid Hoppip Spotlight Hour at the end of the month in that case. Definitely. Dojuo's weather boosted. We do actually need some more shines of that one, so nice to see that's a spawn in New York Go Fest. Oh, there's a rainy castform. That quest. Okay. Francesco, good to see you there, and thanks very much for ticking up and changing Nightbot. Appreciate you, dude. So that is 2 of the 4 changed, and I might actually be able to fix a showcase. Rank 4, could be better. We need to find extra large castform. But now the real challenge is actually just trying to find an event research task. Not everybody has this catch update screen. I thought it had gone globally available because last night, well technically today at midnight, it went live here in the UK, and apparently it hasn't everywhere else. I don't know why they just decided to pick a few regions and expand it. Maybe it's a slow rollout perhaps. Ash, thank you for the invite, dude. Good to get that friendship level up. Hope you're having a good day. And are you going to pop up to Oxford? Join us? Join Marky, Ian and myself? Right, that's 5 weather boost. I need to find this one with 10. 10 weather boosted Pokemon. Really slow roll that. It does seem to be that. I wonder if they're testing it and seeing if they can make it less load heavy on people's devices. Lakapau, welcome into the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're good. Hope you're all good. I appreciate anybody who's swinging by the stream right now. If you're in here and enjoying it, thank you very much. We're just sort of scoping out the new event, seeing if we can bag some shinies, seeing what the quest scenario is like. At the moment, it's seeming that cast form task is rare, which is a problem for the collection challenge. But from different people giving words, oh, by the way, folks, do not do that field research task. Catch 15 different species of Pokemon might look like a reasonably exciting research task because you have to catch 15 different Pokemon, but it rewards you with a Bronzor. So there's many things I'd rather do than that research task. It could also be Sandygast, but Sandygast is in the 7-day research breakthrough as well. Oh my god. They're all Stardust quests. Come on. 5 great curve throws. I don't even know what that is these days. Jackson the Max, welcome into the stream. And Monkey Swell, congrats on nabbing the shiny cast form. Congratulations. Was it the regular normal form, or was it one of the rainy, sunny or snowy boosts? Okay, I just want to get the route finished and then we'll start wandering around, see if we can find some different quests. This is a little bit concerning that in the grand scheme of things we found 3 cast form tasks in however long we've been grinding. It's just deleting most of the research tasks. Over at Studios. I'm not too inclined to burn the pass on it. Let's check. Nice throws. Surely there have to be more cast form tasks. I will stress that I don't technically need any of the cast form shinies because we went to Las Vegas for Hoenn and got the sunny and snowy form shinies. Nox, how did you get that background? It just went live here in the UK at midnight. It just decided to pop up, so I think they're rolling it out at a very slow rate. 5 weather boosts, oh my god. So I don't know, if they decide to make its roll out faster, then it might arrive at your region wherever you're based, but until now, not sure. Until midnight last night, it had only been in beta test, it had been in very specific areas. So when we went down to Chula Vista to go and grab some Hawlucha, if you haven't seen that video on the channel, you should definitely go check it out. Most recent vlog. We found that we had the new background down there because of that certain region. They had a beta test for it. And Ash, thank you for the invite. I'm not going to jump in on the second one. Stardust again. Stardust again. So most of the research tasks you're going to find for this event are just 750 Stardust per catch, or for like, you know, the weather boosted Pokemon. Although actually it is double catch Stardust for the event, which is no bad thing really. Just, I wish there were more castform tasks. Thank you, Sue, for sharing the link there. Okay, I'll take a punt at anything. This could be a shadow. Probably not, it's going to be Mahihita. Oh my god, why did I call it? Why did I call it? Let's just take it down. It's the fact that there hasn't been much chatter in terms of the local group saying anybody spotted a castform specific quest anywhere, so it's kind of indicates how rare they're going to be. Mark H, need snowy castform going to be a challenge to hunt? It absolutely is, because I have a strong suspicion that the snowy one is going to be the rarest out of the quests, but best of luck. Fingers crossed. You've got about 4 and a bit days, 5 days or so for this event to go and grind them. Those research tasks, unless today's just a bad day in this area, that's the thing. Some days you'll have like loads of quests, some days you won't. Let's get rid of this shadow Mahihita, because no one cares. Tsunami lives in Florida, so anywhere with a reasonably sunny climate or a constantly sunny climate, it's very difficult to find the snowy castform. We don't want the Stardust quest. If we're going to do anything, we'll do the encounters. 7 different species, sure, fine. At this point, I'll just do it to tick it off. I need some weather boost. Where are the things? Well, I'm not adding people from chat. Nowhere is it advertised that I'm adding people randomly from chat. If you want to add people from across the globe, you can do that in my Discord server and add people from all regions if you so wish. And I'd recommend doing that now, because obviously you've got the Primal Kyogre raid day this Sunday, and there's 20 remotes available for the raid day, so it's a good opportunity to get your international raid game on, definitely. So Discord link is there in the chat. Thank you, mods, for pulling that up. Right, I should really incubate some eggs. But yeah, I don't add people from chat. Let me incubate these things. Should be finally ticking off the Zygote cell for the day, I think. If you got a question for me, throw the question out there. I'll see if I'm able to answer. And Taco YT, thank you very much. Yeah, day's going okay. Got a shiny. Can't complain about that, and it's actually quite a nice day today. Sort of mixed sunshine and wind and everything, but so far all good. How about yourself? Let's tick this off. Paras. Now that is a boosted dust mob. So if I can demonstrate, Paras I think is 500 dust per catch. So with 2 times catch dust, it's 1,000 dust per catch for this event. So if you find your Paras, definitely get them caught. And I have a horrible suspicion that we're not getting our Zygote cell for this one. Really? No Zygote cell. After all of that, thanks game so much. Well, I guess we'll say hello to Mateo very briefly. Get that ticked off. Let's just do that quickly. Sandpiper, hey, lovely to hear from you. How are you doing? Somewhere from Minnesota. There we go. Let's get that pinned. And a 7-kilometer egg. Nice. Only live 20 miles from Mount Rainier. Oh, okay, so you can get the snowy castform. You live in a very fortunate place then, I guess. Let me spin that stop and see what. Okay, it's 5 weather. Everything's 5 weather boosted Pokemon or 7 boosted Pokemon for 750 Stardust. Goodness me. Still don't have VG, still don't have the Zygarde cube yet. Plan to catch Zygarde in a different country. Whenever that is. That's fair enough. I know a lot of people do save their special research or mythical quest things to catch in a different location, because you can do. You can stack them. It's not a problem. Who had 2 shinies and 30-ish encounters? We've definitely seen more than 30 castform, but we had the shiny regular. It's just a shame that we've got it in the wild only. I was rather hoping for some different weather boost, but it doesn't seem to be the case. 7 different species is the Hisuian quillfish. That obviously can be shiny after Sinnoh a few weeks back. Ghost. Sure, I'll do a ghost type grunt. Let's see. Mischievous. If it was Golett, I'd be interested. Alex Steele, welcome into the stream. And thank you, chat, for helping answer Dilape's question. I think it's about the background. The backdrop thing. I hope they roll it out to everybody ASAP, to be honest. Just so that everybody can get access to it, really, because it does look really clean, looks really nice. It does give a real new lease of life to the game. And also it will change with the different biomes you're in. So depending on where you're playing, if you're playing by a beachfront or nearby some water, you'll have water in the background. If you're in the mountains, you'll have different backdrops as well. I've even seen, I don't know why it's not appearing, but if you're in a city, it should have buildings in the background occasionally. I think that's why it's being rolled out so slowly. Paulie Paul number 1, welcome into the stream. Hey, afternoon to you. How are you doing? Background's been in sort of testing. It's been in beta testing for what feels like forever. And then suddenly, midnight, they dropped it, boom, here in the UK. Oh, there's a castform task there. Okay. I would say we're in business with that one, but we don't know which form we're going to get. Is there anything worth doing raid-wise? There is a Mega Tyranitar around the corner. Let's go and give it a bash, sure. Free pass. Has it got time on it? 15 minutes. We'll go and do it, why not? Hey. There we go. Not getting run over. Okay, how about you? I'm not doing too badly. Oh, Duckler, have I never been so happy to see you for a weather boost. Doing okay. Slipping this live stream in between doing some home improvements. Just about to finish work and go out. Need the rainy form for the full shiny set. Ooh, Gabite. That's a nice daily adventure in Sensport. good luck to you. Hopefully you can nab it, because it does seem to be shiny boosted for this event, castform. So maybe you can grab it. Maybe you can get that. Oh, Gabite, really? Okay, fine. Sit down, bruh. Seriously. There. Yeah, fingers crossed you can get that rainy castform shiny. Ralts. It's weather boosted. I'll take it. The terrifying, the demon duck. Demon duck. Wish it could be shiny, but that's New York Go Fest. New York Go Fest new shiny will be shiny ducklet. Not Barcelona, that was a city safari last year. Madrid Go Fest is going to get... Oh, okay, Alex Nexton's invited us to a raid. I might jump in with him and get the friendship level up. Let's do that. Go on. Let's get that level up. Let's go, go, go. What was I going to say? Madrid Go Fest gets the Crabrawler shiny, which Crabrawlers and Crabominable are not amazing shinies. They're very average, I'd say. Good man. Speak of the devil, he's in chat. Thank you for the invite, dude. Thank you, my man. If I'm going to hit ready for you. I'm trying to think. Sendai Go Fest for Japan is the Emolga. Emolga shiny's been released, and then for global we're all getting Jangmo-o. But it does seem a bit weird that, you know, how many shinies were released as new for last year's global Go Fest? I swear it was maybe 3 or 4 were new for the global Go Fest. This year it's only 1. So I don't know. I do think there are more details to come out for the Go Fest. We don't know anything about the raids or the eggs, I think, at this point. We know the wild spawns, the incense spawns. That's about it. We know the habitats. Only one each feels strange, yeah. Yeah, that's right, Mark A. So definitely more shinies released per Go Fest. Who's going to get what on this one? Are we going to get Final Strike, or is Alex? Because our little impromptu game is very much playing in his favour. I think you got that one, I have to be honest. I think you got that one. But 1643, I think isn't it 1665 is the hundo. But friendship level up, dude. Always lovely to see it. And oh, I got it. Oh, would you look at that? Snazzy, dude. Good luck for your shiny, my man. Maybe the bronzed, no, not the bronzed Dramper. I think we'll get Arceus, I've got to be honest. It seems that they're all, this year's Sinnoh seems to gear towards Arceus, but we won't know until they release the information properly. Alex, thanks for the invite, dude. Appreciate it. I wish I had a Dramper to go and share with people, but I don't, so I'm going to pop into the Tyranitar. We'll invite a few Patreon squad members. If we can get the online listing going. There we go. So let's invite Jerry, Boris, Cicatrix, Sue, and Ray K. Somebody's already maxed out. Somebody is really chasing Dramper. Yes. I remember New York Go Fest last year, we got 2 decent ones. Skrulp and Golett were very good shiny releases. Alex Steele, wish I could join but only have 1 remote pass. And I will say, I think, to be honest, out of the grand scheme of things, you're probably best to save that remote pass. If you want to burn it today, burn it on a Dramper. Unless you really, really need the Mega Tyranitar energy, you know. It's not, even though it's like top tier Pokemon, it's probably not really worth going for that much, I would say. Can't get any Dramper where I live. Dude, I haven't seen a single Dramper raid here either. I may not have been on the game terribly much today, I've got to be honest, but, you know. So kind of the same thing as when Dramper was released for the Lunar New Year event, wasn't it? In February. Just, it's on the listing, but it doesn't necessarily appear. But the mythical is based on Gen 7 and Gen 4. I know there's a Gen 7 theme, really, isn't there, with the sun and moon crowns on the Pikachu. I don't know. We'll have to see if they decide to drop Arceus through raids or special research or something else. Maybe it will be a global Go Fest thing. Because I don't think for global Go Fest that Eevee gets the costume, having looked at the information last night. We've got 6 of us in on that raid. Go on 1,000 Larvitar XLs. I'll skip the invite. No worries, Sue. I got to be honest. I won't be remote raiding Mega Tyranitar just because I happen to be here. But there's that rumor of what was it? It was the elite, not the elite raids. It was the Ultra Beast raids. There was that promo video that showed all the Ultra Beasts, and then Bucephalon and Stakataka were shown as different hemispheres, but split east and west, which would be very interesting if they drop that later this season. So we may see Bucephalon and Stakataka as regionals for the western and eastern hemispheres, which should be very interesting. And that means anybody who is in London or nearby London, a trip to Greenwich, where you can stand on the Greenwich mean line and go either side of it. It's a bit like the East and West Sea Shellos, isn't it? You can get them in one place in Greenwich, which is great. Thanks to the 5 Patreon members who jumped in on that one. Appreciate you all choosing to burn a remote on that Mega Tyranitar. So we've got the 225 Mega Energy and not a shiny, but Mega Tyranitar with the background. Beautiful. And this is not 100%. I think it's 30 CP off of the hundo, to be honest. Jepzel, congrats on nabbing your shiny Doduo yesterday. It's a good shiny. Sort of a forgotten shiny, because it's not been featured in many events. It's now sort of as a wild spawn for the season, and it will be a spawn for New York and I think Global Go Fest. But Doduo, cracking shiny. I still need 2 of them. So, well done. Is that completing a set, or is that your first one ever? 2166, so Charlie Todd is sort of on the same wavelength as me in terms of IVs. If you're new and joining here, appreciate you stopping on by the stream. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day, wherever you're tuning in from. We haven't really been able to do one of these for the longest time. This is a very chilled event stream. We don't tend to do these. It's usually spol hours, raid hours, and community days. So, a chilled event stream is a rarity here. But because I've got so many bits and pieces going on, I can't make a video for Weather Week. It would help if I could hit an excellent. I've got to be honest. Maybe I need to hit that excellent on it. TBS Wasteland, Sivaro, welcome into the stream. Both of you. There's the excellent. I'm based in the United Kingdom. I'm from London. There we needed an excellent to get this one bagged. Definitely. And probably going to be transferred or traded. To be honest. Nothing else dotted around really. Do we go and scope those quests down there? I've got to try. I've got to try and find these castform quests. I've got to give it a go. I think we'll be live streaming for about another 20 minutes or so. We'll get that until the daily incense runs out about that. Go Joe. Thank you for supporting the videos and the channel. I'm glad to hear you enjoy them. We should have some good ones coming out for the weekend as I trip over the pavement. Lytton Community is going to be a blast. Going up to Oxford for that one. Going to be a good squad. And then Kyogre Primal Raid Day. We're not only going to live stream the first hour of it, we're going to obviously vlog the second and third hours for it. And I think we'll vlog some remote raids in Europe. You know? Come on, weather booster Pokemon. If you happen to walk by a Licky Tongue raid, I'd like an invite. VGE, are you sure? Are you really sure you want that invite? I mean, there are many ways to get Lickitung, including hatching those 5k eggs. Greetings from Tokyo. Hey, Thomas, thank you for tuning in. All the way from Tokyo. How are things out there? Oh, a Shadow Golett. I might do the Shadow Golett raid just for the lols of it. Two quests for random things to check. That was a regular cast form again. So we've had 3 normal cast form tasks, 1 rainy. I'm sensing a common theme here now already. Weather boost, I need them. Cast form can be shiny. The regular cast form that you can see on the map here, this thing has been shiny since March of 2019, whereas rainy cast form was released in 2021. I think it was March again, for the last time the Weather Week was actually an event in the game, 2021. There is definitely a video out on the channel covering that from years and years ago. And the sunny and snowy forms have been shiny since I think February last year with Hoenn. I can't remember if Sunny was released at a different time or not. Jesus. Absolutely sure, love Lickitung, always try and catch one when I see one. Well, fair enough then. If I spot one, I'll send it to you, VGE. Sunny was released before that. There you go. Path in the know. I did have a suspicion it had been released before that, and I just remember people saying I can't get it. I was probably one of the people saying I can't get it, but I don't remember the exact time. I wish I knew directly off the top of my head. It can definitely be shiny in Weather Week. We have a shiny cast form from today's stream, so it's definitely possible. And there's rumours of it being shiny boosted as well. Why am I not hitting ready? I totally blanked on that ready button. So, Golett, Shadow Golurk hysterically is one of the better Shadow Ground and Ghost type Pokemon, but is anybody else noticing that Golett seems to have no eyes? It should have red eyes for the Shadow. That's very weird. Is that a visual glitch, or is it they've just decided to retexture it and break Golett? What's going on? Unbelievable. So bad, lol. No, I need more Shundo in Voltail, that's what I need. Do I have shiny cast form? I have plenty of shiny cast form. I managed to get all the shinies of the different versions of cast form. So I got my sunny and snowy cast form shinies in Vegas last year for the Hoenn. Rainy cast form, I don't remember where I got it actually off the top of my head, but back in 2019 when the original cast form was first released as shiny, it was over the course of Lotad Research Day back in March 2019, and it was an 8-hour event, and I think I picked up something like 23 shiny cast form. It was kind of like a cast form community day for 8 hours. It was mental. Fun event, but 8-hour long research day. It was kind of mad. I think we did something like 250 research tasks, maybe 300. There are the eyes. It's actually got the eyes back. ETLS, I love to see you popping in the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Certi, thanks for jumping in. Good to see you. PvP Golett, I'll keep it. And another Gabite, not too bad for the windy boost, I'll take it. Shiny so far. We've nabbed a shiny castform on this research grind. I think it was our first research check, actually. Not a bad Gabai, actually. Okay, I'm going to check Paras. If that gets a weather boost in either rainy or sunny weather, during this event with double catch dust, it's 1,000 dust per catch of Paras. So I'd recommend going for that one if you need to grind some dust. Meanwhile, those tasks need to be thrown away. We'll check this grunt and see, will it be the Shadow Machop? Somebody else into a shiny Cypher. Yes, I have almost a full shiny deck, so there's not very many shiny Pokemon I'm missing, to be honest. It's a Mappa Heater again. For goodness sake. We'll do it to get the component. Because to be honest, I want to see if I can get another Shadow Shiny bag on. T-Goan, my highest CP Pokemon would be my 200% level 50 Mewtwo's. If we primal either a Kyogre or Groudon, it will be one of those 100%ers. Okay, we're now here. I know there's 4 different stops on top of this location. You've got some work to do. Well, getting up from level 8 is these days super easy. You need to do a few catches and you'll get the level up and the XP. Simple. Good luck. Also note, people, if you're looking to level up Saturday's Community Day, Lytton, is triple catch XP. So that is definitely one to grind your XP for. Plus it's a very easy excellent to hit once you get your eye in for Lytton. Not too bad at all. It will be an increased catch rate, obviously a massively boosted shiny encounter. So definitely one to be grinding if you're looking to level up. Me personally, I don't need XP. I'm like at 560 million XP. There's a castform task. Okay, so this is our 5th castform task we managed to find at long last. I think I'll quickly nip across the road and see what those tasks are without getting run over. There we go. Task 7. No, 7 weather boosted Pokemon for dust. No thanks. Well, there's a Lickitung wild spawn. Sorry, VG. Not a raid. Let's check this stop quest or grunt. Steel type, no thanks. And it's dust again. Disappointing. Playoff games. Welcome into the stream. Good to have you joining us. I think I'm going to do one more loop through. There's not many other quests I can go and find, really, unfortunately. The community day rate is about a 1 in 25 or so, but there can be plenty of circumstance where you can go north of 200 checks between shinies on comp day. So never take that sort of RNG as a given, as it were. What spawned there? Something. Spoink. It's a weather boosted Pokemon, I'll take it. For the research. miss these days and you just play Pokemon Go, have fun. Jump back in the game if you feel like it. Jump back in. Plenty of quality events coming up in March. You can now use Niantic's Campfire to find yourself a community in your local area or something that's nearby. You can use it to find some players. There may be more people active around you these days, you don't know. My first my first raid catch, I've not got a clue. The thing is, I'm not the sort of sentimental Pokemon collector, like, oh, I caught this Pokemon. Like, some people keep their very first starter. Mine thrown away pretty much a long time ago. Once we realised that the IVs of things and how they worked, because originally the IV system wasn't even in the game, it just didn't tell you anything. So, caught my starter Bolt, I think I chose Bulbasaur, and it turned out to be rubbish, so I threw it away. I think in my collection I only have 2 Pokemon from 2016. One of them is my oldest Dragonite, which I don't think I'll ever get rid of because it's something I had to walk nearly 350 kilometers to get the candy for it, to evolve it. And I think my first Hundo, which was a Magmar from a nest. Most shinies on the com day was 67. So ETLS, how was that a 6-hour community day or was that a 3-hour community day? So I can't remember exactly the highest number I've had in a 3-hour community day. I mean, recently I think we have had something into the 60s, but those 6-hour community days, oh my days, they were intense. I think Gibble and Duskull in 2021 I got 86 shinies, but then the December rollback, one of the days I got 93 different shinies, which is kind of wild. Do nests still exist? Yes, absolutely they do. Pip, the nests do exist. It's a bit easier to tell what a nest is when there isn't an event going on, that's what I would say, but depending on the number of spawns you get, you'll be able to tell. Like, I've just scoped out what the nests are around here, so it looks like we have a Corfish nest in Walpole, which is a bit iffy. Lammas to my left, over that way, is a Darumaka nest, and then this one, I don't know, could be a Cottony nest. Not 100% sure. A lot of fresh people jumping in the stream. Welcome in. Good to see you. And Julia Glass, lovely to hear from you. How are you doing? Ooh, Drilber. That's nice. That's a nice little spawn in New York Go Fest as well, actually. I should actually catch the Swablu. I need the weather boosts for the damn quest. Okay, it looks like there might be a little Drilber nest. This little tennis enclosure area, I think, is a little Drilber nest. Nice. 2 decent-ish nests, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Police. Maybe they've had word of 100%. Okay, they're going down that road. Do I follow them? Maybe. Nearest nest is Nincada. Oh, Nincada's actually, I think there's a boosted shiny. 1 in 64 or so. Because previously I think it was Egg and Quest Locks or something like that when it was first released. Going great on 3 shinies for the day so far. By 96% shiny Tapu Koko. Julia Glass, very nice indeed. What were the other 2 shinies? We've had one of these as a pink thing, the pink castform today. That's been the grand total of our collection on stream today, unfortunately. Just don't attack me, Swablu. Now's not the time. Rainy and normal castform, nicely done. So there must have been quests. Nice little quest pull. Haven't really found enough castform tasks to be able to shiny chase it, actually. I think in total we found 5. We've scoped about 50 stops, maybe more. Ace 03. Weather seems to be all good here. Windy boost is accurate. It is quite windy today, but it's dry, it's quite mild. I definitely feel it's moving towards spring, which is nice. And I think that would be a castform. So 5 regular castform and 1 rainy. Oh my goodness. For the quests. That's a bit of a meh. Oh, shiny Swablu, people. There we go. I haven't had one of those for so long, actually. Little golden nugget, fantastic. Little shiny in the wild. Weather Week has delivered something beautiful with the catch screen as well. That looks really nice with a nice little catch background. That's fantastic. It's going to make those thumbnails with the shinies on them pop a lot more. Sweet. It's pretty dead, but there is Mega Altaria in the game. You know, there's that thing exists. 5206 on those encounters. Anybody who's new and wonders why I note the encounter number, I like to know how many checks between shinies I get. So sort of I can see if it's taken, you know, I think there was one thing I checked and it was Lickitung not too long ago. Lickitung had back-to-back shinies technically through the checks, but then there was one other Pokemon that was like however many thousands of checks. It was like 3,000 checks between them. Crazy. Well, thank you for the congrats, people. I did see Sandra in the stream. Hey, good to see you. And Maxi, welcome into the stream as well. The Resort 87, wishing through some shiny, maybe a shiny charm. Thank you very much for the good vibes. It paid off. Now, I don't think there's any other tasks we haven't had a little look at already. Scooby-Doo. Whereabouts in Poland are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Because last year I went to Krakow, which was very, very nice indeed, and I would like to go back. If there's a good chunk of time and a nice cheap flight from Ryanair, make the trip over. Oh, we're on low power. Low power for the old Samsung. Well, we're still looking for that bloody snowy and sunny. Right, let me check this grunt. Is Wilson in? Wilson, lovely to see you popping in. How's it going, dude? Pinned comment. Super cold, lots of snow where I am. Hopefully the snow melts before the Comdam raid day. Hopefully it does, but maybe you can nab. Hopefully you've got snowy weather in-game, you can get that snowy castform. Right, well I think unfortunately I've got to get back to my home improvements, bits and pieces, and tiling a bathroom. So I'd definitely say a surprisingly successful stream. I was really expecting to get bugger all this event, but hey, we pulled in the pink balls and the golden nugget today, which is lovely. Neither of them are particularly good IV. This is a 2-star from research, and that one's a random 1-star wild, but great. We do need to do a little random 4-star check. No hundo, maybe a nundo snuck in there somewhere. No, sadly not. So very, very good fun. Little fun stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, so many fresh people tuning in. Appreciate every single one of you, and thanks very much to my mod squad who are always there to help out. Why did I click the bronzel? That was a bad idea. I appreciate the mod squad massively. They make these streams much easier to handle, and they really do help me out in a massive way, helping you guys in chat and answering questions you might have and stuff if I don't get around to, or if I miss a message that's actually important, that I take note of it and all that sort of jazz. So thank you so much, and we'll be live streaming on Lytton Community Day, so around the same time of day as now. We'll live stream the first hour of Lytton Community Day, big shiny hunt up in Oxford, looking forward to that. And of course we're going to be live streaming the Primal Kyogre raid day as well. So I'm going to wish you all a good Thursday and have a nice Friday, and I'll see you on the weekend. In a bit, peeps.